Hi, Jamie Johnson. My name is Marion Final. I'm the business manager. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Great, great. Can I sit down?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, great. And as I mentioned, I'm the business manager, and what we do is we go over three things. We're going to make sure that your paperwork is accurate. We're also going to make sure you get funded very, very quickly. We're going to review those options for you, and also we're going to get you out of your home as fast as possible. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Great. So let's look over the paperwork together.
Okay.
Now, your name, as we said, is Jamie Johnson, Johnsson. Is that correct?
Correct.
I think I left the N out of there. And you're at 153 Main Street, any town, any state, zip code 12345. Is that accurate?
Yep.
Great. And so you're going to be picking up a 22 Kia Sorento Black with 12 miles. Is that correct?
Yep.
Good. I noticed here that you do have a trade, and the payoff that was brought out here is from Toyota Motor Credit. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay, good. And the payoff we have is $9,597. Now, was this verified by you or by the salesperson?
The salesperson.
Okay, fantastic. Now, do you have any products that you might want to cancel?
I do have a maintenance.
Okay. All right, great. Well, I'm going to review that and I'll get back to you on that, but I'm going to help you with that, okay? Me and you are going to work on that together. Now, your insurance verification, I want to go over that real quick. You have JMFE Insurance Company. Your agent is AEP Agency, and your policy number is 987455631. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Sounds like it.
Sounds like, yeah. A lot of numbers. I'm gonna get you to memorize that, but I'll double check that with your card, okay? So let's go over these numbers. Let's look at these. These are the numbers that you agreed to. And you're going to be doing a down payment of $3,000. How are you going to take care of that today?
I'm going to do it on a card.
Okay, fantastic. And that's going to leave you with an unpaid balance of this right here.
Yep, correct.
I was noticing some things. Our next step is to go over the credit. Would you like to go over it here at the desk, or would you like to go to my office?
We can do it here.
Okay, great. Let me look at this together. Now, did you fill this out, or did your salesperson fill this out?
I did.
Okay, great. And notice that you work at the Pinnacle Corporation.
Yes.
You've been serving as a maintenance tech for 6 years.
Correct.
And you have an annual income of $52,500.
Correct.
Do you have any additional income?
No.
Okay. Well, that brings us down to our credit bureau. Before we look into that, just quickly, I want to ask you, just out of curiosity, do you feel that you have good, bad, or middle, challenged, or middle of the road credit?
Middle of the road.
Okay. Why would you say that?
I just had a little bit of a hard time during COVID. So.
Okay. Yeah. It happens to the best of us. It really does. Now, there's a couple of things I noticed here. One was the Toyota Motor Credit. It says here that it was delinquent. Is there a story behind that?
Yeah, I was just focusing on paying my house note.
Okay.
During COVID, just because I didn't want to lose my home.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. So is it current right now?
Yes, it is current.
Oh, fantastic. That's great. Do you have any documentation for that, just in case the bank wants to ask?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. We'll get in contact with that. I'll provide you with my email address. Now I have a lot of information. I have enough to get all the paperwork started. Are you familiar with the iPad?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have set you up with a brief 10-second survey that you can just go through. I think it's about 10 questions. It's not going to be 10 minutes. It's very short. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to go through, finish getting your paperwork up, and I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
All right, fantastic. Hey, I'm back. I have some protection options that I wanted to go over with you, right? And let's go through this. Let's look at this together. So as you talked about out on the desk with your salesperson, you can take delivery of this car today for $488.57.
Okay.
Right? And that's with approved credit.
Yep.
Now, this right here is the total amount of numbers right here that you had agreed to. This right here is your APR.
Okay.
And what we're going to do next is we're going to look at your driver's needs analysis. Now, you did that survey, and what the computer did was it took your survey, and it took also third-party sites like Edmunds.coms, and then also took other people that have bought your vehicle just like you, and then put together a package that is specifically tailored to you and your needs. Would you like to see what it is?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So we're going to look right here under driver's needs analysis.
Okay.
And so it says right here, the vehicle service contract. So under this vehicle service contract, it's a 5-year, 75,000 mile platinum coverage vehicle maintenance contract. All right. Now, you had said earlier that you're going to keep the car for about 5 years and drive 15,000 miles a year. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, what's special about this platinum level coverage contract is that it's going to cover all the parts and labors for all the covered components for that time period of 5 years, 75,000 miles with a zero deductible. It's fantastic. The next thing that went under your driver's needs analysis is the car care maintenance. And that car care maintenance is for 3 years, 35,000 miles. Now, you had mentioned earlier that you were going to keep the car for you were going to get maintenance every 5,000 miles, but you were also going to do maintenance at the dealership. Is that correct?
Yes.
That sounds good. So when you come in for that maintenance, what you're going to get the oil, the lube, the filters taken care of, tire rotation, all that's going to be taken care of under that for 3 years, 35,000 miles. Fantastic. And then you also have your total loss, or what a lot of people commonly know as the gap protection, and that may cover the balance of your loan in the event of a total loss, in the event that your insurance company does not pick up the full amount of your loan. You had mentioned earlier that your deductible is $500. The gap program may cover your deductible up to $1,000. So these down here are your payment options. And I just want to know, did you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Well, we're going to move over here onto the total coverage. Now, the total coverage includes everything over in your driver's needs analysis, plus additional products that's going to benefit you, save you time, save you money, and it's really the way to go. So the road hazard tire and wheel, that's going to cover you with unlimited mileage coverage, unlimited zero deductible for 5 years, 60 months. Now, what that covers is it covers repair or replacement of tires and rims that were damaged under covered road hazards. And that's, like I said, it's unlimited coverage. You also have your paintless dent repair. What's fantastic about that is it keeps your car in light new condition, handles any dents and dings that are the size of a credit card, and that's without sanding, bonding, or painting. My brain is fantastic. The paint and interior protection, what that covers is the exterior of your car against acid rain, bird droppings, tree sap, bugs, and things like that could damage the paint of your vehicle. That's going to be an unlimited coverage for 5 years also, and it also covers interior stains. So I just know, did you have any questions?
Nope.
Well, these are the different options that are available for the total coverage. And all you have to do is go ahead and click and sign, and you can choose one.
I think I'm going to just stick with my payment.
Okay. May I ask you, what's your thought process behind that?
I think it's just the cost of the payment itself. I just have a budget that I need to stick with.
Yeah, and I can understand what you're saying 100%. I feel you. It's hard to find value in something that you can't justify the cost. You know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look a little deeper into it. You mind if I ask you a couple of additional questions?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, great. So it brought out here that your payment was going to be that you agreed to was $488.
Correct.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say without and with.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And as we had talked about earlier, if you got the vehicle service contract, which is platinum coverage for five years, 75,000 miles, zero deductible, that your payment was going to be about $528, right? A $40 difference. Now, say for instance you get out of the warranty and you have a repair that comes up. It's 20,000 parts in the vehicle. Anything could happen. Well, if you get a repair that comes up, and I'll say on the low end, the repair costs $1,000. That month, instead of paying $528, you're gonna have to cover and pay $1,488. Now, which one would you rather pay? Would you rather pay $1,488 or would you rather pay $528?
I'd rather pay the $528.
Yeah, I would too. So, would you? What sounds better, the 60 month 80,000 mile coverage or the 72 month 100,000 mile coverage?
60 month 80,000 mile coverage.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
Thank you.